Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Welcome to Daily News Special, episode number 93. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to Prince Miller. I just want to share this. I want to share this. We are live. 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 We are Tungane. We are Tungane to 2 minutes. It comes to you guys each and every Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday 7 o'clock at that time we'll be here. Tichara Nyaza Kasiana Siana. But on this one, on this episode, more about ZANU PF. Last week we talked about Triple C. This week we're talking about ZANU PF. One of my chances eko win my elections at next year, 2023. Donya Yatina Nas Inyaya, my elections at 2023. And at the moment, my political parties akawanda asati atanga kutama campaigns and because I'm waiting for the campaigns because I want to hear their manifestos kuti zvakamira sei chichikuitika and remember kuti mune munhu agara ane choice of voting any political party anenge achida mune munhu ane choice yekuvhotera political party anenge achida. On this week we are talking about ZANU PF and yes, remember according to many people they are saying that my elections are next year is between ZANU PF and Triple C and but I'm not counting MDC Alliance out. I'm not counting Douglas Monzora out yet. And so elections it's between ZANU PF, Triple C, and MDC Alliance, and three more political parties are going to contest next year. So it's going to be a well contested election, which I'm really waiting to see. Shafamba says, Rakamira says, chichitika. But before I start, I just want to urge each and one of us to register and vote and kuvhota kwagara kwakakosha and handi tinoregister kuvhota kana usati waregister kuvhota enda unoregister kuvhota, go and register to vote so that we can vote next year muna 2023. Otherwise if you don't do that munhu achakuvhotera on your behalf and you're not going to be happy about the results anenge achabuda next year. And so next year same time we're going to be talking about nyaya yemaresults, we're going to be talking about nyaya yema campaigns kuti chi chaitika, what are the results, who are the winners of elections. And so I can't wait to be one of the main people here on YouTube who will be talking about the elections at next year. So go and register to vote. Let's urge each other kuti tibude nouwandu hwedu tiende tinoregister kuvhota, hande tinoregister kuvhota and zvakadaroka zvinofamba mushe. Otherwise changoramba tingori vanhu vanenge vachingocomplaina on social media. And so it's good to know, it's good to know kuti kuti kana une makore 16 wane chitupa 17 18 years kana usina chitupa enda unotora chitupa uende unoregister kuvhota. And so that's the first thing first. Let's go out there and register because mavotes ariko next year. We as the youth are going to be the game changer. And saka tasadaroka hapana. But before I even start again, I just want to thank you guys for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being part of us here. And thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, just click on the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We do cover current news, current affairs azukitika in and around Zimbabwe, as long as it affects Zimbabweans. We have to talk about those issues here on this channel. And so daily news special, it comes to you every Monday, Friday and Wednesday 7 o'clock at a time. So let's make a date. Each and every Monday, Wednesday and Friday 7 o'clock we'll be here tichitara nyaya dzakasiyana-siyana. And so ED and President Mnangagwa and factionalism inyaya yekuti takataura nezvayo panapa so many times muna 2017 November ndo pakatangira nyaya yese papo. And before that panga pane Lacoste, panga pane panga pane Lacoste and panga pane G40. We all know the whole story behind that, but still it seems like Lacoste was far ahead of G40. ndosaka takazona zvakaitika muna November paya. And so in our minds, you know, taiti zvoni now Mugabe wasisipo, now Mugabe vaenda, now Zimbabwe is now moving forward. Now we're now turning a new leaf, which I feel like everybody was waiting to see kuti chichaitika after this. Mugabe is gone, because azhinji wakawanda takangokura tichingozwa Mugabe ndo president, vamuzenda vice president, vamusika, pakambouya Mpoko, pakambouya vanhu vakasiyana-siyana mavice president, but Mugabe ndo zita rangoramba riri kumberi, president Mugabe. Saka takati Mugabe vanhu ndo vari kumisa zviri kuitika, ndo vari kumisa development iri kuitika muZimbabwe. So we need a new a president. I mean, vatangirai vakazama nepavanokwanisa, vakazama. May he so rest in peace. The man tried. He tried his best to win my elections. Aitwa makore ese. Pamwe zhinji vawina, pamwe zhinji valuza, pamwe zhinji vabirirwa, rigwa, whatsoever. But anyway, 2017 it was a turning point, which we felt like, okay, now Zimbabwe is going a different direction now. You know, this new regime iripo, the second dispensation iripo, is gonna usher a new new way of doing things. And yeah, so in 2018 elections akaitwa between Mnangagwa amekupe vachamisa nevamwe ma-opposition political parties vakacontest, including Brian Muteki, Love Madhuku wangu aripo pa ballot paper. There were so many opposition political parties who contested my elections at 2018, and but we all know that those elections were contested to court. And so after that, 2018, Mnangagwa wagadzwa as a Zimbabwean president, and so that this is a man who's going to change our lives. He's the man who's going to create employment. You know, so now 2022, did he create those opportunities? Did he create employment? Did he create a new Zimbabwe? Did he keep his promises? For the last 3 to 4 years, he has been the Zimbabwean president. Today here on the road to 2023 general elections. My promises are watching now. Campaign ayarikutanga anenge akamira sei, because at the moment the man wants another 5 years as a Zimbabwean president. Can we give Mnangagwa 5 years here dzokuti atonge Zimbabwe? Ndopane nyaya yese papo. Chii chavati vaita chokuti tingati handi mangwana tinovhotera Mnangagwa? Ndopane nyaya yese. So if you want to comment, you cannot comment. The reason why is because the comment is reserved for our premium subscribers, for our premium for our premium members, our VIP members, our Prince Miller Entertainment TV family members. For you to be a premium member, to be for you to comment on one of our lives, you need to join our premium membership. Yes, there's a join button next to the subscribe button, and be a member here, and we can interact both on social media, both on WhatsApp, both personally, and but can also remember you cannot comment, but anyway you can still comment again after this video, after this live, and live on page. You can still comment in the comment section, and I can still reply to you in the comment section. I always reply. Kana reply comment yako, don't worry, I will definitely reply. Pane nguva yandinozoona in the comments, and ndichiverenga macomments enyu ndichireply pandokwanisa, pamwe chingoita like. And remember kuti atidi kutukana, we don't want insults in the comment section. And mune munhu agara ane choice to vote for any political party yaanenge achida. And vanhu vamanikidzi kuvhotera Mnangagwa, vanhu vamanikidzi kuvhotera vachamisa, aiwa, mune munhu ane choice yokuvhotera political party anenge achida. The reason why I'm saying we need to go out there and register to vote. So let's go back to the topic today. Today we are focusing more on ZANU-PF, and yes, ZANU-PF, which is the ruling party, which is the party Ikutonga Parizino, and the same political party that has been in power for the last 42 years, 42 years. Yes, they've been in power for the last 42 years. Makore akawanda kutoti vakazora muna 1980 vanastana vatowana sekurwa. Stana atosekuru pari manje arenga atosekuru stana akazora muna 1980. Saka makore akawanda and we have to look on these men and women who are in government. they've been in power, they've been in those positions since 1980, most of them. Most of them has been in power since 1980. Even Mnangagwa, the man has been in power since 1980. He has been a minister. He has been, you know, he has been in many ministries in the government ya Mnangagwa, in the government yoyo. But my permanent secretaries, watonema 30 years, 35 years, but my permanent secretary in many government departments. So they've no excuse. They've no excuse of saying we need another 5 years. And we didn't do this because of this. We didn't do this because of this. I mean, the current regime remain there, but vane makore varipo as the government, vane makore nemakore aripo as the current regime iripo. And vanhu vekuti vakatirwira, vanhu vekuti most of them are all veterans. They've been in the struggle since before 1980. And vanhu vakatopinda musango vakatonyorwa, and vanhu pakazona sununguko ruzere muna 1980. And most of the comrades vakawana maposition in government, and these guys have been in power since then. And saka chii chavakaita kuti tisvike patiri izvozvi, chii chavati vaita chokuti tingavape dzimwe 5 years dzokuti vatitonge kuti tisvike mu47 years or 48 years ZANU-PF ichingotonga chete. Ndopane nyaya yese, many people have been saying kuti we cannot vote for ZANU-PF because of this and that, because of this and this, because at the moment tikudzokera kumashure, and hatina mari yedu, hatinoti ndo mari yatiri kushandisa. Mari yedu hatinayo pari zvino, iri kudonha value. Totarisa zvakare kurarama kuita vanhu ordinary citizens vazhinji havana mabasa, vazhinji vakutadza kunyatsorarama mushe, vazhinji vakune dzimwe vatobuda muZimbabwe vakune dzimwe nyika ndokwavari kurarama vari. And yes, saka mutonemeka kutoti life has been difficult under the current regime iripo. At the same time kune vamwe vari kuita mari under this regime iripo. That's why vari kuti isusu ngatirambei tichitonga, ZANU-PF iripo ngairambe ichitonga. And so guys, this is a daily news special, episode number 93. You're listening and watching to Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow. Now we're talking about ZANU-PF, we're talking about the ruling party, and it is for my elections and arikuya next year muna 2023. Zvinhu zvavanenge vachitigadzirira, zvinhu zvavanenge vachitipromisa, and vaMnangagwa vachiwenga. I mean, I didn't know kuti vachiwenga muZANU-PF until 2017 pakatika kuyo yakaitika. And so which means kuti zvoni vaMutangwa pavaitaura pai vachiti zvoni the army is part of ZANU-PF branch, vaitaura chokwadi zvimachokwadi zvezvo, because it seems like some of the generals vari kuarmy uku vanhu vekutoti vari aligned to the main political party iripo iri kutonga pari zvino yeZANU-PF. And so why should I vote for ZANU-PF pama-elections ari kuuya muna 2023? Ndonyaya yatiri kukurukura nezvayo nhasi ino pano pachirongwa chedu cheroad to 2023 general elections here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. And so they'll be trying by all means to mobilize vanhu. I mean, they've done a very good job when it comes to nyaya dzokupa vanhu kumamisha mbeu, handizva nyaya yecommand agriculture. Before command agriculture vamugabe vane mascheme avaita handika kumamisha, of which they always enjoy a large number of people who follow ZANU-PF in the rural areas. There are people who are in the rural areas who are very loyal to ZANU-PF because of what they get from the political party. And zvaingoitika before 2017 ndo zvichingoitika even now muna 2018 kuti vaigara vachingoreceiva mbeu ndo vachingoreceiva mbeu. And ZANU-PF has been using the government funds to push their own narrative, to push their own projects avanenge vachiita ivo. And national events have been seeing it over the years kuti andita kunge ndiwo eZANU-PF. And I think we've talked a lot about it here so many times that there's no line between the current government and the party which is ZANU-PF. ZANU-PF is the government is ZANU-PF. Saka zvinhu zvokuti zvinenge zvingomixana each and every time, and they've been enjoying that kind of way of doing business when it comes to nyaya dzekukampena, when it comes to nyaya dzekufamba munzvimbo dzakasiyana-siyana vachiita zvanenge vachiita, and police zvakare yagara iri kuside kwavo, because at the moment we haven't heard musangano unonzi wakamiswa weZANU-PF because of ABCD. Even nguva yaMugabe taingogara tichingozwa kuti musi wetedza wakanzi musangano, zveshuwa musangano waitika. Saka the political playing field inofanira kunge iri free and fair. Taiti zvone Mnangagwa pawahwina ma-elections ava pawanzi ndova the current the new president of Zimbabwe, the second president of Zimbabwe. That pangwe zvimwe zvinhu zvichinja muna 2018, but zvinhu zvatowes zvataingoona nguva yaMugabe iye ndo zvatingoona zvakare pari zvinhu whereby the opposition political parties havakwanise even kuendesa ma-adverts avo kuZBC, havakwanise even kutombotyawo coverage yavo neZBC. I mean, zvataingoona nguva yaMugabe zvatichongoona zvakare this current government iripo. And so guys, ndo nyaya iripo nhasi, inyaya yema-campaigns, inyaya yeZANU-PF. We are focusing more on ZANU-PF. Why should I vote for ZANU-PF pama-elections ariko next year muna 2023? Chii chavati vaita chekuti tingati aiwa mangwana chaichaya ndinovavhotera? And why should I vote for ZANU-PF? Why should I even consider listening to their manifestos? Why should I even follow their rallies? Chii chanengeta kuti ndovavhotere? Vati createre employment zvakatipromisa ma-2018 vati vazadzisa here development yavanotaura vanofamba vachitaura vachizvoni doing ABCD vati vaita here? Ndo pane nyaya yese yanhasi. Totaura nyaya yeZANU-PF nhasi, because last week we did talk about Triple C, we talk about vachamisa. I mean, last week we talked a lot about vachamisa. Many people criticizing, including our Professor Moyo, but criticize our vachamisa because of not of not implementing some of the ideas like nyaya dzema structures, nyaya dze-ideology, nyaya dze-constitution, etc. But now we are talking about ZANU-PF, and which is the Zimbabwe ruling party, and this party has been there since 1980. And ndo vakatora nyika kubva kuna Smith, and since 1980 ZANU-PF has been in power. Tine madhara tine makore nemakore vari mugovernment varimo, and vanhu vavo havafanira kumbotipa excuse yekuti ABCD. No, these guys have actually failed to do simple things. They have failed to do simple things, which is creating employment, which is turning around the economy yeZimbabwe kuti ive economy yakasimba, because once Zimbabwe taitombotengesa chibage chedu kuno kuZambia, but now muna 2022 takuto import chibage kubva kuZambia, and but ndisu tambowatengesera chibage, ndisu tambotengeserawo magetsi kune dzimwe nyika, but pari zvino tikutotenga magetsi kune dzimwe nyika, and load shedding pakaipa ma1 chaichayo, and mvura yakachena, kuti tumwe mvura yakachena, hakuna mvura yakachena. Chii chiri kuitika? Tiri muna 2022, and a few days ago we celebrated the Heroes Day. Kokusina mvura kwangostombori mvura yekuti vanhu vakwanise kugeza maoko, vadye chicken yacho yachaipuwa ku-national sports, because mvura kwangu kusina. Saka motoemewo kuti life is now becoming difficult, and it's not becoming difficult whereby muna 2017 we had hope that this government is going to turn around things. This government is going to be like what is happening in Zambia, whereby Zambia is more powerful compared to Kwacha. Zambia Kwacha rato more powerful compared to Rand, and Zambia zviri kuitika ndo zvataitarisira kuti muna 2017 zvichange zvichiitika, and because vaMugabe many people including myself takatoneta nawo isusu takuti isusu vaMugabe isusu hachavada, takuda mumwe president mutsva, and pakabva paitika coup yakaitika iya waMnangagwa navachiwenga, and but since then hapana chatingati zvoni vaviri ava nehurumende yavo chavati vaita chekuti tingati aiwa mangwana tinoenda tinovhotera. And andonyaya iripo, why should I vote for ZANU-PF next year? Do question iripo, why should I vote for them? And so pari panyaya dzema-elections, and pari panyaya dzema-elections, someone else may ask kuti ma-reforms angogara achingotaura nguva yaMugabe, before Mnangagwa va-president, and kwevana vatsvangirai nyaya yema-reforms. Remember kuti pama-elections ese yaitwa since the earliest 2003 angogara angori disputed, angone violence ichiitika, vanhu vachitsakatika, vanhu vachidemburwa musoro. I mean, ma-elections angogara angori bloodly election, dzongo ma-results achiita weakless asina mboerengwa. And saka nyaya yema-reforms haina kutanga muna 2017 or 2018, inyaya yakatanga before vachamisa, before Mnangagwa, inyaya yakatanga kudhara. So taiti pamwe vaMnangagwa zvavapresident veZimbabwe vachakwanisa kuimplementa ma-reforms aya, vachakwanisa kuenforce kuti the playing field yema-elections ive iri free and fair. But this is one of the main things that they've failed to do. And nyaya yema-reforms, nyaya yema-security reforms yafanira kugadziriswa as soon as possible, so that ma-political parties ese are free to contest elections, personal fear, personal favor, personal intimidation from other forces. But it seems like now that's more difficult. Mangwana tacha munhu akamuka makuseni achiti mangwana akatipinde murodhi, unomuona mazara masoja, mazara mapurisa murodhi. Why? That's worse. During Mugabe time, atambobva tambonyanyoona masoja ari murodhi. Tanguona dzonguva ma-riot police ne-police dzonguva, but nowadays it's now more army atom the police. And saka mutombe kutoti things have now becoming more difficult for the opposition political parties kuti vaite ma-campaigns avo. We've seen so many rallies achibhanwa, vanhu vachimhanyiswa because of not following ma-regulations anonge vachitaura kuti zvoni pane ma-regulations anofanira kufollowa. Saka mutombe kumini kutoti the playing field iripo at the moment is not conducive for other political parties kuti vave vachikwanisa kumhanya nacho chumuti. And so ipapo zvakare the current regime iripo, the ZANU-PF government, have failed to implement my reforms, my electoral reforms, my security reforms, and media reforms zvakare ekuti vemapepa nawo vakwanise kuva vari free and kuita basa ravo vasingamanikidzwe, vasingakwanise kupushwa nehurumende. And so guys, this is Road to 2023 elections episode number 4 here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Today I'm mainly talking about the ruling party, which is ZANU-PF. Last week we talked about Triple C. Last week ZANU-PF. Why should I vote for ZANU-PF? And so Congress is ZANU-PF iriko muna October, yes, whereby they'll be nominating or they'll be choosing the candidate for my elections, and we already know who's going to be the next candidate. Who is the candidate? Of course, Mnangagwa, but it's just a procedure that they need to do. And again, ZANU-PF will be working again kumasero, and masero ndo akakosha pamusangano wakasimba masero. Yes, they're going to be in those cells kuti vakwanise kutengesa idea yavo, vakwanisa kurecruita vanhu, and they're targeting almost like 5 million votes. And so it's going to be very difficult for the opposition political parties kuti vanyatsosvika kumasero vaite ma-structures like ane ZANU-PF. I mean, ndotwali chitongoripo, as much as you don't want to hear it, but that's the truth. ZANU-PF ine masero, ine ma-structures since 1980 vagara ma-structures munharaunda dzakasiyana-siyana. Zvakare vanhu vanozivana kuti ava ndevekwedu, ava ndevekwedu. Saka for the opposition political parties, it's going to be very difficult again for them kuti vapinde munzvimbo idzodzo dzakawanda idzodzo dziri ZANU-PF stronghold. We've seen the resistance yakaitika last year when Chamisa was trying to go into the rural areas. Kune ma-areas ayo anokuti vaone zvavo kuti with the help of vanasabhuku nemachief vairambidza kuti vanzwe anything from any political party kunze kweZANU-PF chete. And saka resistance yaitwa last year or yakaitika last year, it's a big factor. It's a big factor. It's a big resistance. Inoratidza kuti kumamisha kwakawanda uku ZANU-PF ndo yakasimba iri, ndo kwainoona rutsigiro rwakati wandei, and loyal people who does support the party there. And so for more opposition political parties, they need to find another way of recruiting, another way yokuti vakwanise kupinda munzvimbo idzodzo vakwanisa kutengesawo maideas avo to those people. And matsvakisa agara akakosha mumusangano because ndo vanhu vanovhota. These are the people who physically go and vote. Social media is not going to be voting next year. And politics is always about numbers. It's about numbers. It's about how many people you have, how many people can register to vote, how many people want to stupa, and how many people are going to physically go and vote. And some people may say kuti intimidator or whatsoever, but ZANU-PF vazhinji vacho vanosoverenga vanhu kuti okay, munobutira ngani tiri 50 mangwana dakukonai muri polling station, munhu wese avhota afanira kundiratidza receipt kuti avhota. So some people may say kuti it's intimidation whatsoever, but that kind of way has been working well for the last 42 years or so. Yes, to speak, and someone told me that ndavhotera musangano, and after vavhota vanhu, the reason why they do that is because they want to make sure that in that area 140 vavo vari mumasero vavhota, 150 vari muarea vavhota. Saka rinenge riri basa zvikuru rinenge riripo kune vanhu vanomirira nharaunda idzodzo. So I think that should also be implemented by opposition political parties. Don't just go once maarea then mubva mangoenda. No, you need to go back again towards elections, and you need to let people know that guys, tisati together kunovhota. Kana personal transport, you need to provide transport. You need to offer transport for people, to carry people kuti vaende ku polling station, vaende vanoregister kuvhota. Munhu wese anofanira kubuda. There should be people on the ground. There should be soldiers on the ground that follow people, that really go door by door by door, door by door by door by door. Muchiona kuti vanhu vese vabuda here, munhu wese abuda here, hapana asara here. ZANU-PF always does that. And at the end of the day, tozoro shamisika takunzwanzi kuzumba maramba pfungwe kwabuda 55,000 apa opposition political party inenge iri kumberi mbichana plus 70,000 inenge yaverengwa ZANU-PF yacho kumberi. Saka all I'm saying is that as much as opposition political parties wants to complain, sometimes you have to copy what these guys are doing. You have to do what these guys are doing. You have to do 3 times better than what these guys are doing to win it. Because you cannot just be complaining and say, vano intimidate vanhu, vano harasa vanhu, want to say. Then at the end of the day, you are losing. Now we cannot even talk about 2018, kuchisha katika na 2018. But what we remember are the total votes, are the votes akaverengwa ne ZEC. Whether ZANU-PF yaka-intimidate vanhu, yakavarasa vanhu whatsoever, but mavotes akazoverengwa aya ndo anongoshandiswa even today. So pagame rebhora chatinongoremember scoreline kuti Manchester yakadyiwa neBrighton, but whether it's vakabirira or whatsoever, we just remember the scoreline only. So what I'm saying is that my tactics anoshandiswa neZANU-PF should also be used by opposition political parties. I'm not saying that they need to go and harass people or whatsoever, but I'm just saying that they need foot soldiers in every community, people who go around and spread the word, people who go around and make sure that those people who are registered on paper are actually the people who are going to go and vote, and they know where to vote for. At the same time, politics is always about numbers. It's about numbers. In ZANU-PF, they always does it well. And this year it's going to be 3 times, 4 times, because they're targeting 5 million votes. And so, they always say it, and that's the whole idea. They'll be using Masero, my branches are zvichita zvichikwira to garner mavotes kuti vakwanise kuona vanhu vanokwanisa kuvavhotera. And so guys, this is a road to 2023 general elections here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Today I was talking about ZANU-PF, Mnangagwa Chiwenga, is why should I vote for them next year, 2023. Since 2018 zvakapromisa vatraita here, vakacreata mabasa, vakavaka here dzimba dzakatipromisa mayouth kuti we're going to be building 100 houses a day. Mabasa ari kupika Mr. President. Marodhi tiri kumaona yarogadzirwa, madhem ari kuvakwa tiri kumaona, airport tiri kuona yarogadzirwa. But mabasa ari kupi Mr. President? Mabasa ari kupi? Mabasa tiri kuda isusu mayouth tikwanisa kuenda kunoshanda ari kupi mabasa? Mari inotenga iri kupi Mr. President? You can't be saying kuti tine ma-US dollar, tine ma-bond racho riri kudonha value. Tati pamwe mimi zvamapinda as a president, bond or whatever currency amta introducer is going to be more powerful. Use takarasa kudhara takati isusu munomo we no longer use US dollar. Dai Zimbabwe dollar riri pademand, vanhu vasingatombotarisa zve-US dollar. Pakadai patone mutemo uchitoti it's illegal to have a US dollar in Zimbabwe, because zvamakati promisa ma-2018, the speech that you heard national sports, it was a powerful speech. Inge speech yekuvandudza Zimbabwe, to move Zimbabwe forward. Tikadai tane mutemo kuti hatiri kushandisa ma-US dollar munomu, we are now using our own currency. But tiri kupi? Why should I vote for you again next year, 2023? Why should I vote for ZANU-PF next year, 2023? Chii chavati vaita chekuti tikati ngativavhotire zvakare? Ndonyaya iripo. Ngatitaure in the comment section. Remember, you cannot comment. You need to subscribe. You need to join our family. Yes, for you to comment. But you can still comment after this video. And so let's meet again next week, same time, 7 o'clock another time here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV, where we'll be looking at MDC Alliance. Remember, they will be announcing my dates at Congress soon, and so I'm waiting to hear about the Congress with the MDC Alliance. Last week, Tatana with Triple C. This week, Tatana with ZANU-PF. Next week, we'll be talking about MDC Alliance. But again, this is a road to 2023 general elections here on the Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We're going to be covering every step of the way from my elections, from my campaign, and in my campaign towards my elections, my results, everything. We'll be talking about them here on this channel. So you don't have to just watch. You need to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here. Be part of us. Let's meet again next week, 7 o'clock another time, every Wednesday. We'll be talking a lot about my elections article next year. But the question still goes and still stands. Why should I vote for ZANU-PF? Why should I vote for them? Why should I vote for them? Marodi tukumaona, madem murukuvaka Mr. President, airport tukiona, parliament yakavaka tukiona. I mean, there are changes, yes. Hasikuramba, but corruption, Mr. President. You promised to arrest Mbava, but most of these Mbavas, they are still roaming around. So, why should I vote for ZANU-PF next year? That's the big question. Why should I vote for them? Why should I vote for Mnangagwa next year, 2023? Why should I vote for him? Why should I vote for him? Don't Katitaur in the comment section. This is a daily news special, episode number 93 on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Why should I vote for ZANU-PF next year? Bless up.